Is body weight a system? It contains coherently organized, interconnected subsystems such as diet and exercise that produces effects such as loss or gain in body weight. So body weight is indeed a system. Body weight is deeply affected by its subsystems and how they affect each other, which in turn affects its behavior. And that's what I'll be talking about today. From a systems thinking perspective, each and every factor has either a positive or a negative influence on each other, meaning that they have a direct relationship where they change in the same direction or an inverse relationship where they change in opposite directions. This is shown as their polarity is denoted throughout the video. Now let's start with an individual perspective, and that would be improvement to lifestyle through increased clean diet and exercise, such as a healthy diet filled with a good balance of macronutrients including carbohydrates, proteins and fats, and gymming regularly. This lifestyle can be sustained in our life in RC4 from the healthy breakfast and dinner we get here and the gym in Utah. Exercise will lead to an increase in muscle mass due to hypertrophy, which leads to an increase in body weight. It also leads to a drop in fat mass, as exercise burns fat and clean diet accelerates that process. And a drop in fat mass further leads to a drop in chances of obesity. Stress drops as well, as endorphins are released during exercise. The drop in stress leads to a drop in obesity, since a decrease in stress leads to a drop in cortisol levels, thus leading to lower chances of obesity. Building further on this, a terrible lifestyle such as poor sleeping habits, like irregular sleeping pattern or lack of sleep, leads to increased obesity. This is quite common due to the academic rigor in NUS and the frequency of exams. As such, a lower chance of obesity results in a loss of body weight. We can then conclude that clean diet and exercise has an inverse relationship with body weight. Furthermore, a terrible lifestyle further builds on obesity and results in further consequences such as diabetes and other serious health complications. As a population, this can lead to various negative effects on public health, which we will elaborate on later on the topic of public health. Overall, we can summarize this entire system into one circular causal relationship as shown. Clean diet and exercise have an inverse relationship with body weight, as an increase in clean diet and exercise would lead to a drop in body weight. This leads to an increase in body image, as we are socially perceived as more attractive, showing us that body image and body weight have an inverse relationship. Moreover, this increases the motivation to maintain or further improve clean diet and exercise. This is a direct relationship. Overall, by multiplying the polarities of every factor, we get an overall positive polarity, meaning that this is a reinforcing loop. This shows the huge impact of a good lifestyle on body weight, as clean diet and exercise causes an exponential drop in body weight. However, over time, the body adapts to this lifestyle, and this slowly becomes a goal-seeking behavior in the long term. Now, we will be moving on from an individual perspective to a population perspective. As said earlier, the serious health complications, if it happens to the majority of the population, will lead to a drastic drop in productivity of the nation, as health problems stifles a country's efficiency. And since Singapore depends heavily on its workforce, this poses a serious problem, and thus will lead to an increased initiative by the Health Promotion Board in Singapore to take action and bring in more healthcare policies to increase public awareness. Serious health complications lead to a drop in quality of life as well, causing further consequences in the long term, leading to an even more increased initiative by the Health Promotion Board to improve the current condition. This overall is a reinforcing loop that exponentially increases the initiative of Health Promotion Board, and this in turn has a huge positive impact on body weight. Now here is an overall picture of the system and its subsystems shown through a Venn model.